Hey there, stampers and crafters.
Good morning. Welcome to the 84th Stampin' Scoop
84
episode.
So we are very excited to be here. We are both in between vacation days this week. Linda's about to head off for Disney trip,
World,
and I'm in between long weekends. So we were very excited to be able to squeeze in some stamping time in between vacations. So we're happy to be here, and we're going to be playing with a beautiful, beautiful suite.
One of
today.
my favorites, yes.
So cool. And if you haven't seen this one, you are going to absolutely love it. It is called the Noble Peacock.
Rich colors. It's awesome.
Just absolutely beautiful. And we're going to show all the products up close. We're going to do some stamping, and then we also have lots of cards to show you.
Excellent samples.
Lots of awesome cards to show you from this suite. And while you're popping on board, you're going to want to be sure to leave a comment, whether you're watching this live on Facebook, watching a replay on Facebook, watching a replay on YouTube, no matter when you're watching this.
Tell all your friends too.
And tell your friends, because we are giving away a mega prize today. So we have two small prizes to give away, and that is the Noble Peacock stamp set. Royal Peacock.
Royal Peacock lives in the Noble Peacock.
So we're going to give two of those away immediately following this live episode on Facebook. But the main prize is this entire suite. We're going to show it to you. It's a $92 value. All you need, it's free to enter. All you need to do is leave a comment. And if you share this video, doesn't matter whose channel you're on, mine or Linda's, if you share it onto a social media platform.
And then shared
and comment
with a D, you will get a second entry.
We'll enter you a second time. And so that drawing is going to be on September 3rd. So that you got some time there. If you're watching this later, you definitely want to enter, and make sure your friends know if they're going to want to enter too, because this is a huge giveaway. We're really excited about it, and we are also excited about that new catalog that's going to come out the following day. So the new holiday catalog, and you can check out our blogs for that information. So this is the suite that we're going to be playing with today.
The sweet suite.
It is a sweet suite, and it's a like a glamorous, very glitzy, beautiful suite.
Rich.
And we cannot wait to dig in. Just one quickie here. It is the middle of August, and if you love everything you see here, or you've seen the holiday catalog, you saw our sneak peek holiday catalog video, you want some of that, you want some of this, you want some of anything,
all of it.
There is a huge deal going on right now, and that is you can pick $155 worth of product for $99, and that can be anything.
$10 to spend next month
with a bonus $10 coupon and free shipping. So that is the Demonstrator kit deal. You don't even have to be a demonstrator to do it. You can do it, and then you get a discount on products after.
You have to sell.
So we want to shout that out because August 31st is the deadline.
Yes, so that all goes bye-bye.
That one. All right, so let's jump in and take a look at this awesome suite.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to let Linda roll on this one.
So our suite starts with the Royal Peacock stamp set. It is a photopolymer set, and it has this beautiful peacock. And the peacock is kind of two-step stamping in a way that it's got this one beautiful piece, and it's got another one. We'll show you several ways that can be used, that they work together. Also got some nice greetings and such. Then it has a matching die set. And let me show you.
I love when Linda does this.
It makes it so much easier because, yes, you can kind of see them, but this explains it so much better. So we have all these dies. 3 of them will cut out a stamped image. What is nice is there are 2 of the flower dies, and there's 1 stamp. So you can stamp this multiple times, and then you can cut out 2 at once, which just makes it much faster and easier while you are doing your work. We have this beautiful, very detailed peacock, and then some leaves and fronds of such, like even like a big peacock feather. Then we have a embossing folder. This is beads and baubles.
I love it. It looks like peacock feathers, right?
Yeah, you can see it probably a lot easier here, but it is a 6x6. Which is nice. It's the regular standard, not the 3D. We have some stunning Noble Peacock rhinestones. Tammy, do you know what color those are?
Okay, the peacock rhinestones. Oh. Hold on. Sorry, I have it up.
2 embellishments.
Well, they don't say on here?
No, that would be handy.
Come on. All right, peacock and rhinestones.
We're prepared.
They're on page 178 of the catalog, and those colors are blueberry bushel, gorgeous grape, melon mambo, old olive, and pretty peacock.
There we go.
I actually have a special with those happening right now too. for 2 more days.
And then there are 2 paper packs. So there is the, I think it's Noble Peacock.
That's the Noble Peacock Specialty Designer Series paper.
This is yummy. So we have 3 colors with 3 different designs. We have Old Olive, Pretty Peacock, and Blueberry Bushel.
Yep.
Correct?
Good job.
And they each have a unique design in them. They are so pretty.
I love the foil.
Yeah, and
the
is
pattern foil just really
one-sided,
gives it an extra.
So you don't
it's
have
cardstock weight.
It's real thick. You don't have to choose a side. It's single-sided, and they are yummy. And then they coordinate with the Noble Peacock foil. Same colors, Old Olive. Is it the same colors?
It's
Blueberry Bushel,
and Pretty Peacock.
Pretty Peacock. So,
of course, it's yummy. Pretty Peacock and the Peacock.
Well,
Suite.
I knew it was a peacock, but all of a sudden that looked to me like
you couldn't have a
Bermuda
Peacock
Bay.
Suite without using the peacock color.
Didn't it? I bet you could make. That just looks like. Doesn't it look like beautiful blue waters, maybe of Greece? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But these are super pretty. Again, one-sided, so you don't have to choose. So those are our papers. And then, last but not least, is ribbon.
They
and
really
this
went all out with this suite.
A 3/8 reversible ribbon, and it's got Pretty Peacock on one side and Old Olive on the other. And it's got a beautiful shimmer to it, and it does make nice bows. So those are all our pieces to our
that's the whole suite, and we are giving that entire collection away.
So lucky.
Be sure to leave a comment. In fact, if you are popping on here late, I'm just gonna pop on over to this real quickly and remind everybody to leave a comment here on this video, no matter where you're watching it, because we are giving that entire suite away, not just one piece.
Ooh.
Well, we are giving 2 stamp sets away at the end of this video. For those who are watching live, we always like to share with you guys.
Win, and win.
It is an interactive. It is an interactive class. You get to ask questions if you're on here live. Even if you're not, you can leave comments and we will respond to you. And you get to enter to win stuff. So you get some. But this is a mega prize. Mega prize. $92 value, that entire suite. Yeah, so this is, and September 3rd is the deadline to enter, to leave a comment to enter that. All righty.
Are we creating or are we sharing?
I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Let's share a couple.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll share a couple, and then I'll get you a little excited about what you're going to see in a minute, and then we'll have Linda. We'll make a card. This is absolutely beautiful here. These are some swap cards. This one here uses a lot of the pieces that you just saw here. We've got the designer paper here with the pattern on the foil, and then straight up foil with the Old Olive. But the background is embossed with that.
It's so pretty.
The folder that's part of it. And then we've got the peacock. She's embossed here and colored. And she's got a little bit of gold down here. Just all around gorgeous. And that one's from Shannon Loren's hat. She's a Stampin' Demonstrator. And there's another Stampin' Demonstrator here. We've always got stuff we always love. And that is Tina Wardell. Always love her creations. And I love what she did here with the sequins, adding the sequins on here and embossing that with the, is that iridescent ice and white, I think.
Yeah, well, I think it's our new shimmery white.
We have shimmery white. That's right. That's the new shimmery white.
You used to have to mix the two.
Now
we used
to have to make it, and you don't have to. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but wowzers. Here's some with the paper, just showing some of that beautiful paper.
It just makes a simple card
I know.
stunning.
I'm going to do one more, and then we've got another stack to show you. We'll make a card, and then we'll share some more with you. We just love to share ideas.
Yeah, that one's
so this one's
too.
I'm only moving it not to make you dizzy, but just to show the foil design in that background paper and this peacock just, and I don't know if you can see these sequins on here. I'm sorry, these are the rhinestones, not sequins, but they're sparkly. They're sparkly and they're matching. So very pretty. Okay, and with that, I'm going to turn this over to Linda and let her start doing some stamping. What would a stamping class be without stamping?
All right, let me get my tools out. So I got to have my best friend, my Stamparatus. And I got my paper. Here, we'll hide that over side so that you can. Here, let me give you the clicker. Here, so I have one. And I got some inks. Oh, my embossing powder is making a mess. That's what embossing powders do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. I think we can start here.
So, it's a fun mess, though.
Let's see. So here's my. There we go. So I chose to use the Stamparatus, not because I was making them in mass, but because these two these two sets, what I really liked was I was able to line the second one up on top of an already stamped one, get it exactly where I want it, and then add it to my plate. So I have them currently both on my plates. So we'll show you what I'm going to do.
And immediately following this, or not immediately, probably following maybe an hour after this video, we will have a PDF up there. If you're watching the replay, it's probably already up. If you're watching live, give us a little bit of time and we will get that up.
Okay. So I stamped it on my scrap paper so that I could see where it was going to show up. And I'm just going to use my magnets and hold it down. And I'm going to do the bigger one first. And I do that in Pretty Peacock. If you're going to stamp a peacock, you might as well stamp it in Pretty Peacock.
Of course.
You know, there's some things that are just like, duh. And it's
see that what she's
such a pretty color. There we go.
Making it dizzy.
So I'm just
my bad.
Inking that up. Sliding all my plates around here. Okay. And so now I'm just going to close that up. Push it down. I want to make sure the paper stays, it sticks. I just want to make sure it stays right where I want it so that I can do it again. I'm going to ink it a second time, make sure I get a good coverage. Because live, things don't always work the first time the way you want them to. So let's do that again. There we go. I'm going to stick my scissors under here just to hold that paper down so it doesn't move. Okay. Now, I'm doing this one kind of simple. I just want to stamp. So I'm just going to stamp the second one in Old Olive, where the card Tammy just showed you, the first one, this second part was done in gold embossing, which I think would just be yummy. But I was trying to keep this somewhat simple. Of course, I say that, and you're going to see me add a bunch of layers. You're like, I thought you were saying you were doing simple, Linda. I have a hard time. As much as I say I'm going to, one step I'll do simple, and the next 4 won't be. So I inked this second plate up in Old Olive, and I'm going to push that down. And it adds like the second level. Oh, try not to make you seasick. Ooh. So you can see it kind of fills in some of the circles and whatever. I'm going to ink it again so I can get it really quite bold. There we go. All right, so I'm going to take this out. So there is my peacock in Pretty Peacock and Old Olive. All right, so while I have the plates out, I'm going to flip this over. And I'm going to stamp my greeting.
I love on the Stamparatus that the plates have double sides, so it's almost like, I refer to them as your block, right? So
yeah.
With 2 plates, you have 4 blocks or 4 sides that you can have pre-set up for you.
If you want to make a bunch of cards, it's so easy. You set it up once, and you just keep flipping stuff around, and it's so fast. And then if you screw up, because you don't get a perfect image,
well, Daphne says this is her
again.
favorite stamp set of all time.
Oh my!
All time.
I would say I have too many that fall in that category.
It's up there though. It is beautiful.
It is. All right, so loads up. All right, so
Old Olive is the second color in the tail feathers.
Yes. So I cut up my
oh, look at
chamois.
You! What a good idea.
Into 4 quadrants. It's a lot easier to clean.
What a great idea.
My Stamparatus while it's still on the plate. And of course, I do turn myself green. So if you don't want to get inky, you need to get some gloves because I just ink myself up. But that's okay. I'm used to walking around and going into the mall with inky fingers.
Part of the fun. Then people ask about it and we say, well,
let me tell you what I did to do that.
Let me tell you about it. Wait, let me show you the card.
Yeah. Stick that in there. All right.
I'm going to give a little teaser here while Linda is putting that away. That before we share some more cards, we have a live giveaway to do from our episode 83. And that is the Love of Felt kit that we did on the last episode. So we will be giving that away shortly too, right here live.
Okay. So I'm going to die cut out. see if you can see what I'm doing. The peacock with the matching peacock die, and this is the third largest or second smallest stitch circle die. So that is how we're going to die cut those two elements. So I'm going to put this back with the magic of Facebook.
Oh, thank you, Maggie. She says, Tammy, you and Linda are the best. Love your videos.
Oh, thank you.
I love you right back. Thank you. That was a very sweet thing to say.
So there's my peacock cutout. And here is my so very proud of you cutout. I just try to move these along so you're not here for 4 hours while we create. All right, so there's those pieces. I'm also going to, so here is.
Oh, Tina, you're going to have to go back and rewatch. You know why? Because we shared one of your cards.
Yes, yeah.
She said she just jumped in. You're going to want to see it.
Yes, go back. All right, so these, so the peacock feather, and I think it's a little leaf. I cut these out of the old olive foil, and I cut the foil down so I was only running as much as I needed through the Big Shot, because sometimes your plates can leave impressions. So I didn't want to affect my entire sheet. So I cut those out, and those, and I will tell you, I love this. Isn't that pretty? It just makes the prettiest, especially in the foil, leaf. And then here's this one. So those are what else we cut out. Then, lots of cutting. All right. All right, so now I have a piece of old olive.
And the measurements will be on that free PDF.
Yes. Your embossing buddy, because when you emboss, you want to use your embossing buddy. And here we go. I am using my Versamark. And the greeting is, congratulations on such an amazing accomplishment. And we're going to ink that up. Make sure you can see. Stamp that in the corner. Embossing powder in white. Tap that off. Close this up so we don't send it flying across the room. Ask me how I know about that.
I love that the spoon is connected in that little container. Cute.
Then we take our heat gun. And it ends up all nice and shiny like that.
The magic of live video.
So I think I have all the pieces and parts almost. All right. So, all right. So my card base is Pretty Peacock. And then we're using this really pretty, the DSP in the Pretty Peacock. And then I have a piece of Blackberry Bliss, because I really thought that color would go great with these colors. So I'm using the Starburst Punch.
Name a color that Blackberry Bliss doesn't look awesome with.
I love Blackberry Bliss.
That is up there with my favorites.
I think I stick it into almost every project I do. All right, so let's assemble. So get my hair out of my face. So I have to look, see what did I do and when did I do it. All right. So first I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to do a bow. So I want to attach this down here. I'm going to turn it over and I'm looking through Tammy's stuff finder. Binder supplies. Add some snail to both sides. Push this through here. Come around. Make sure it's straight. And so it's attached on the back there. So then that's going to allow me to take some more ribbon.
This ribbon is just so pretty.
It's yummy.
Marsha would like to know where you get the container with the spoon.
You go to craftystampin.com. You go up to the top menus. There's one that says, I think it's specials. And then if down at the bottom it says downloads and resources. It's like the first thing on that page because I get asked so many times. I link to it where I got the spoons, where I got the container, and any other little thing that I use is on that page. So craftystampin.com, specials, downloads, and resources. Come on. I'm trying to talk and tie a bow. don't always work. Okay, we'll futz with that more once we get it on. So we're going to start there. Take my card base. Basically, I got them on. I buy them, honestly, at, like, TJ Maxx in the clearance section. But I found them at Amazon so that you can see what they are, where the name of them are, and such. And then if you do happen to see them at TJ Maxx or whatever, you can pick them up. They don't always. They usually have, like, some of the divided ones, which don't work. Don't work for this application. All right, so I got a bunch of dimensionals on the back of that. So my son is, well, my kids are home. They're 13 and 14, but my son has a friend over. He comes in, and as I'm doing this, I can hear him talking in the other room. I'm like, there's been changes over the summer. I'm like,
hitting that age.
Oh, my kid's still talking like this. And I'm like,
oh, it's coming. How old is he? 12?
He'll be 13 the end of this month.
It's coming.
I'm like, oh. I texted the mom. So, things have changed. It reminds me of Brady Bunch.
Yep.
Things are going to change. Okay, so I am putting dimensionals, but I'm also a little worried what the hell the two of them are doing in my house. They're old enough, but they're still, I did, when I heard this voice was when I was also yelling, open the window! What are you opening the window for? It's like things are flying out the window. Like, boys that sound like men, what are you doing? All right,
was it drones flying out the window?
No, it was not the drone, which is why it's usually the drone going out the window. They were throwing teddy bears out the window. I'm like,
oh dear.
What's happening and why? And don't do that while I'm not home. I don't need falling out the window. All right, so I'm adding my greeting to the Starburst punch. All right, and so I'm going to take also now my greeting that I heat embossed, and I'm going to hand cut this out. And my club girls all hate it when I'm like, just cut it out. They're like, oh, do you want us to do what? And this one, this side we're going straight up. I remember what I did for the original.
Does anybody else find themselves holding their breath while she's cutting this? I'm like, Mary's telling us the episode for the Peter Brady and the
Peter
change.
Brady, yes.
The Brady Bunch. So true.
Yeah, and they turned it into the song. All right, so I'm going to add this to the front like that. So I just want to take a little snail here, here. And now I want to do is I want to add these to the back. So I'm going to just put some glue there.
I told you, Wendy. She said she wasn't sure about these new in colors, and now she finds them pretty awesome. You know what? If you see something at first, it just happens to me all the time where I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. And then as soon as the projects start coming and flowing, and you see all the swap cards and different designs, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love that color. Lemon Lime Twist was one of those colors for me. The first time I saw Lemon Lime Twist, I said, ew, what the heck is that? And then it became my favorite.
Yeah.
I literally cried when it retired.
Yeah, and I've had that with quite a few, usually because I'm not thrilled with the palette as the 5 in colors together.
They're not usually meant to be.
Like,
they're not usually meant to go together.
And then I start seeing individual ones with other pairings. I'm like, like Flirty Flamingo. I'm like, ooh, with Grapefruit Grove. I was like, I'm not so sure about these. And I'm like, oh, but if I pair them with these and that, it was like, oh, love them. All right, so this is going down here. Down here. Here we go. All right, so now we just need to trim.
Isn't this beautiful?
And you know,
this suite is just, everything in it is just so striking. The foil, everything.
So my original. All right, so here I am. I did manage to make it look like my original, but what I didn't do, when I got done, I was trying to use all the elements. I didn't put any bling on it. Like, where the hell's my head? So we're gonna add bling.
Gotta have the bling.
I'm gonna add bling.
Oh, thanks for the hearts, you guys. The heart fountain is going on Facebook. Woo-hoo! We love you.
All All right, so I'm going to go with the old olive. I'm going to do the small.
Oh, let's see, that just totally makes the card jump out.
So, and then let's try.
Oh, hearts are just pouring out. We right back at you guys. We love you right back.
No, I'm gonna go all in here. Even though there's no grape on this,
I kind of like it.
I'm going with purple. I like a purple with this glow. So there we go. So there it is with the purple, the gorgeous grape rhinestones, and here it is with the old olive.
Love it, love it. And we will have a free PDF on this on the blog.
Yep.
If you're watching live, just give us a little bit. If you're watching the replay, it's probably up already.
Yeah.
So with that, this means we are ready to do some more sharing. But before we do some more sharing, it occurred to me.
Oh, we didn't do the live giveaway.
We didn't do the live giveaway. So before I jump into the live giveaway, let me tell you about what we're giving away now, because it's a mega prize. And you're not going to want to miss entering to win this. Be sure to leave a comment. We are giving away the entire Pretty Peacock Suite. Is it Noble Peacock
Noble
Suite?
Peacock Suite.
So the entire suite, we're giving it away. It's a $92 value. Everything we just showed you here. You have until September 3rd to leave a comment on this video, and if you share it on social media and leave a comment in the original video on Facebook or YouTube saying that you shared, we'll enter you a second time. So that's a really big mega giveaway. Okay, right now we are giving away, and I have to bring this up on my phone because I forgot to put the graphic in here. So sorry.
It was
this is the For the Love of Felt, which was from our episode. Hopefully you guys can see that on my phone. But from our episode titled For the Love of Felt. It's a kit. It's a beautiful kit. If you have not seen that episode, you
gotta go back.
You want to go check it out.
Yeah.
So right now we're going to draw the winner for that using random.org from all the people who left comments on that video on Facebook or on YouTube, on my channel or on Linda's. If you left a comment, you are entered. And if you see somebody's name entered twice, it means that they shared that video onto a social media platform and typed the word shared into the comments. So now I'm going to hit randomize. Woohoo. And when I do, whoever's name is on top will be our winner.
Yay.
And that is Barbara Merrill Sauer. Woo. Congratulations, Barbara.
Yay,
you
Barbara.
are the winner of the For the Love of Felt kit, which was a beautiful kit. This was an absolutely beautiful kit. So don't forget, leave a comment now to be entered into our mega prize for Noble Peacock.
So we had a question about if there was any news on Purple Posy. And we had mentioned it in our last one, but Stampin' Up! Has given us the information that they have had a positive result with testing the ink combination. They have been successful and are able to move forward in creating the Purple Posy ink pad and re-inker. We have no idea on timeline of when that will show up, but they have had a successful test and they can move forward. So stay tuned.
So there isn't any update since our last episode. Other than we know it's coming, we don't know when. So here we go. Here is some more Noble Peacock samples, and this one's paired with the butterfly. That is beautiful too. But look at this. This is embossed with the swirls.
So you can emboss the foils.
So that was the foil embossed, and then this was the designer paper. I love that.
Awesome combo.
It really was. That was Candy Michael did that one. Yeah. And here we've got. I love this. So the background is foil, and then this is printed on the strip there, but the peacock, let me see if I can get it up close so you can see her. She's, I think she's sponged here with some different colors, and they are just gorgeous.
It really pops on that foil.
It really does. It's gorgeous, and then there's a little bit of each of those rhinestones on there. Now this one, we brought this in here to show the foils.
And you can use it with
and here it is with the Seaside Notions stamp set.
And you get the rhinestones.
And the rhinestones, so it really does pair well with everything. It really looks good for the under the sea theme.
Under the sea.
And here we've got, this is a Z fold, so I'm going to back it up just a little bit so you can see the Z. Oh, sorry.
To see the Z.
See the Z. Gotta see the Z. Sorry, I forgot which comments right back up so I can answer any questions. Okay, so this one is a Z fold, but it's a top. You know, Z folds, a lot of times we do this, but I love how she did it different.
And it's fun to change them up.
Yeah. And here she's got the blueberry bushel foil on the peacock there. How gorgeous is that? And then we've got some of the pretty peacock rhinestones in there. And that pairs perfectly with blueberry bushel cardstock and the designer paper, the foil designer paper. So absolutely. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. So sorry. Oh my gosh. Was that killing you? Was that killing you that I'm sitting here describing these cards and you can't even see them?
Is Tammy's verbal description?
My gosh.
So now you get to say whether they look like what you thought they were look like.
Okay. So now you guys can tell. Is this what you thought it looked like with the swirls? Is this what you were thinking when you were looking at the wrong screen? And so this here is this was embossed with the swirls, and this here has the designer paper on it.
They're like screaming at you.
I
We can't see!
Sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I get so into, describing the card that I missed the comments. And,
position for producer.
Yeah,
needed.
I know. Totally needed here. Somebody that can man the back end while we're doing this. And then this was the peacock with the sponge. So there's the foil here. And then we've got the sponging on her tail. How beautiful is that? Absolutely gorgeous. And then back to the Z fold. This is where we left off when I realized that we weren't showing you what we were doing. And here we go. Here we go. So, yeah, I know you guys want to see the cards. Sorry. We try hard. Hey, at least it's not technical difficulties today. That really, I think, I know.
Don't.
I'm not even going to say it.
No, you say it and it goes bad.
As soon as I say it, we lose something, but it has been awesome. So this here's got the blueberry bushel for the foil for the peacock, and then we've got the cardstock and then the designer paper on the background. Okay. Now, on to another one. Now, this one uses Pretty Peacock. It's a peacock on Pretty Peacock. So it's like Pretty Peacock, in Pretty Peacock, on Pretty Peacock, on more Pretty Peacock, and on more Pretty... Oh my God, can you say that? Wow. Okay. So we've got the peacock, stamped in peacock. She's layered over some peacock foil that is embossed with the baubles that looks like peacock, which is layered over the designer peacock designer paper, which is then mounted on a peacock card base.
There's a lot of peacock in this one.
This is a peacock kind of card. This is what we call the peacock card. That is awesome. I love that. All right, now here we've got some pretty different color combinations, and we've got...
It says purple. Purple goes.
It is. It's beautiful. And this is Highland Heather here with some old olive and blueberry bushel, and we've got that foil on the side strip here, and we've got this is actually designer paper foiled blueberry bushel and old olive. Now the peacock is done in Highland Heather, and she's layered over the gold foil.
That's so pretty.
So actually, is that wisteria linder? Is that a thing?
That one's retired.
So it is Highland Heather.
Or
Am I right
purple posy.
Ooh, you're right.
That could be purple
You're right.
posy.
This might be purple posy. My bad on the colors here.
Yeah. Ooh.
Let's see. Oh, she actually, this is Jewel. She made this, and she actually put on here, if I just turned it over, it is Highland Heather. I was correct.
Okay.
I got
Sometimes when they're together, it's hard to tell.
It's pretty. I love how she did this.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a little fun fold here. And I like how she did that with the feather on the inside.
And it's two colors
really
there.
pretty.
That's the gold and the
really
Heather.
pretty. She went all out on that one. And our last share here, and this one actually just shows it with some different. We've got that designer paper and the ribbon, that beautiful ribbon.
Plays well with others.
It does with just using it with a different stamp set there, and just really, really beautiful. Okay, so that is our show for today. The Peacock Show. Episode 84. Don't forget, we are giving a lot of this. We're giving this entire, what you're looking at right now, we're giving that entire bundle away on September 3rd. It is a big mega giveaway. So be sure to leave a comment. Be sure to share it with your friends. And if you're new to our channels, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on our future episodes and future giveaways. Alrighty. Well, thank you for joining us today. And we will look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yes.
Well, is it 2 weeks?
A little over
Linda's
2
going
weeks,
away.
I'm
so
going away.
Yeah. So we'll be seeing you in the next couple of weeks. I think just stay tuned to our blogs and our Facebook pages for the upcoming Stampin' Scoop dates.
I'll still be in Florida in 2 weeks.
Right. Yeah. So it might be a little more than 2 weeks, but I'll be back with some
regular classes
next
fonder,
week.
Right?
I know. We're gonna miss you. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you back here soon.
Bye.